Hello everyone, welcome to the beautiful Warner Springs Airport, located just northeast of San Diego, California. I'll show you here on the map. Here we are. Just down here is, I'll zoom out here for better look. We're just at the northern tip there of Baja. A lovely area of California. Haven't explored this area before. We're going to be doing some gliding today. Um, Never experienced this airport before. It looks beautiful. Lovely area. California mountains here. Looks like a nice, hot, sunny day. No clouds. We'll see what's going on for wind. Right now, we're just gonna get up in the air first, and we'll likely be heading. Depending on what's going on with the wind, I'd actually like to head down toward the coast here. See if we can get down to the big city. We'll see what's going on. We've got some terrain here to the east, northeast, but it looks like ideally we'll be heading down like southwest, or even west. Anyways, jump into the cockpit here. We'll see what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna give the indication here to Buddy. Flapping my tail rudders here. There we go. Thank you. Get a little bit of volume here. Perfect. Okay. You just want to keep it level. Keep her level. Beautiful. This is much smoother than some of the dirt strips I've taken off at. Just gotta keep her straight. Beautiful. Now let's get speed there, and we're airborne. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Looks like we don't have any terrain to worry about. We'll just follow the pilot up and around. See if we can get up to about 5,000 or 6,000 feet above the airfield here, and we'll detach and start heading southwest, down towards the big city. Beautiful out here, gorgeous. I'd like to visit this part of the world someday. Alright, gear up. Strike a bit. Here. Try to keep visuals on the pilot. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Dip the nose a bit. Where the hell did he go? Okay, there we go. Okay, I got a little bit too high there. First turn. It's been a little windy out here today. Yeah, I can see the plane, aircraft ahead of me there is going to be blowing around too, so it's a good sign for us. Straighten her out there. There's Warner Springs Airport down there to our left. Lovely area, all kinds of trails. Be a great place to come dirt biking, ATV, I imagine. Camping. I think I saw a lake over there too. I believe that's Henshaw Lake. Don't know a lot about it, but I imagine that's probably a recreational area. I would imagine people down in the city there, San Diego, over there on the coast, probably come up here for holidays and stuff. I'd imagine. It's giving me Once Upon a Time in Hollywood vibes out here. we'll see how high this pilot's comfortable with taking us. Ideally, I'd like to do another two circuits around the airport before we detach, but we'll wait for his indication. Yee-hoo! I believe this glider is called the LS-18 glider. So, pretty simple, pretty basic. Good fun. Goal is to try and break my record each time. I saw a YouTube video of a guy in real life fly glider almost all the way across the length of Germany once. So maybe at some point I'll post a video of that. See if I can replicate it. Yeah, not a cloud in the sky today. Hot spring day in California. I don't know if this glider gives me the temperature, but it's pretty nice. Probably midday, about 2 p.m. I'm not sure what California's like in the spring. It gets nice and hot, but so we get some pretty good altitude here. I'll do one more turn and then detach. Yep. Pretty good wind here. Woo! I think that's wind. Let's see what it's like when we detach. Bring it in here. A little slack there. Jolt. That's not bad. There we go. There's our sign. And to touch. Turn it out of the way. Thank you. I'll probably go land back at Warner Springs. If anyone wants to fly in this particular area, Warner Springs is CLB5. It's right here. Sorry, CL35. Warner Springs. Okay, let's see what we got. Start heading southwest. Not sure if we have any water, but I'll dump. Let's see what we got. Is it? Yeah, I don't think we have any. Bit of wind out here. Yep. Okay. See if we can at least get over here to Ramona. Just a little town there. We got an airport. So we'll make it over this mountain range first. This is Henshaw Lake just down here. Quite a large lake. I imagine it gets really warm in the summer.
Charlie Lima Tree, 5 traffic Cessna Alpha, Sierra X-Ray Golf, Sierra 1 miles, southwest 3900. Ford inbound to land runway 26R.
Kinda want to see if I can get some thermals off this bad boy over here. See what the wind's doing around these this terrain over here. Okay. All kinds of trails running around these hills here. So there's actual properties, maybe campsites or something down there. Just gorgeous. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Give it a lift there. We got some kind of an airstrip here. Hoffman. We're just over here. We're gonna be lucky if we can get to Ramona. See if we can mess around the hill. We'll mess around in the hills here a little bit. See what we can get. We haven't lost too much altitude. go. The terrain's getting a lot more rugged down here, so we might get some more movement to wind off this, off these hills, these mountains. I can look at this one over here, just off the tip of the nose here, to the right. See if we can't get something off that. Airstrip's just down here somewhere too. Sir. There we go. It is always risky coming out of the hills like this. We don't have anywhere really that we could land. If we had to, we could land on the water over there if we were running at altitude, but it is kind of fun to see if you can hop from one airport to the next in the glider. I think we're going to be okay. I think that's the city actually just over there. Nice road that zigzags there along the edge of the mountain. Good canyon roads for motorcycling. Let's see if we can't get something off this. Losing quite a bit of altitude here. Go. So I can just ride this ridge line a little bit. Ooh, yeah. Big dip there. Try to keep heading over towards the city there. Just check my map again here. So the airport's over here. Yeah, we'll see if we can get the cat land there. KRN. see if we can't gain a little altitude off this one here. Seems like we got a bit of an updraft here. Yep. It's dead there. Let's see if we can find that again. There it is. Let's take a look at this. Nice here. Gaining a bit altitude, 1,136 meters, 37, 38, 40. There we go. Airspeed, about 119. There we did 120, 115 kilometers an hour. It's a pretty good clip. Got airspeed indicator down here, as well as our analog airspeed indicator up here. A couple soft keys you can play with here. There we go. Starting to come in over the town of Ramona. Actually still doing okay for altitude. Some more hills just past Ramona, but I'm not sure. We might lose too much altitude while we're over the city here. I wonder if I could scooch along these hills over here. We get a bit more lift off these. Generally speaking, we'll still head towards the airport over here, just in case we gotta make an emergency landing. So we get a bit of an updraft over here. Off this slope. There we go, really picking up airspeed here. Holy shit. I just dumped about a couple hundred meters of altitude there accidentally. See if we can't gain them back. There we go. Getting a bit off this. Let's take a look over here. I want to keep going, but it looks like I got a pretty good chunk of city to cross here. Not sure if I'd be able to. We'll see. Actually, I might be able to kind of like dance along these hills up this way. It's kind of do. We'll see. What are we at now? 892 meters. Some good speed. Like very fertile valleys, good farmland. Probably all kinds of great hiking in this area too. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're starting to get up here to these this higher elevation terrain here. Might be able to cut some updrafts, thermals or something off this. I'd like to coast right over top of all these here if we can. See what's going on for wind. If not, we've got the airport right over there. We're getting a little low. Let's see. You know what? I think we are going to have to bring it in. Yeah, the cliffs down there, down. Very rugged. Ooh, dumping altitude here. There's a dead spot over the cliff there. I'm not sure what that was all about. Yeah. We'll bring it in over towards the airport here. See if we can contact ATC. Nearest airport, we got Ramona.
Ramona Tower, November 719er, tree 8 tree miles west 2300. Fort to land. November 719er, tree 8 Ramona Tower. Altimeter 29er. 906 fly, right downwind, runway 27.
27.
Make right traffic runway 279er, tree 8.
See if we can actually follow that pattern entry properly. 27. Actually, you know what? No, we gotta come around the other side of the airport. Fly right. Might be cutting it awfully close. We might actually have to just land this runway here. Into the wind. I mean, with the wind here. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Make it a little hairy. Oh, no, there we go. Actually. I might be able to do this properly. See the windsock. There it is. What's it saying? Ooh, there's another glider. What the hell? We do have some traffic down here. I think we are clear to land. I should hold short. Please and thank you very much. We got another glider up there. We got a couple gliders in the airspace here. We'll bring our landing gear down.
9er, tree 8, wind 289er at 9er. Clear to land runway 27.
Thank you.
Clear to land runway 279er, tree 8.
Cleared to land runway 27938. Let's see. These glider landings can always get a little spicy. I don't have my air brake hooked up to anything on my HOTUS, so I'm going to try and pull it once I land, but we'll see how she goes. Got a bit of speed here. Try and pull it in. Just a tick. Here we are. I don't know what the hell that glider's doing. Okay, we're good. Thanks for holding short there, buddy. Although not center, but we're okay. Ooh, there we go. Beautiful.
9er, tree 8, exit runway when able.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to exit the runway, but let's see about that. Maybe I can just keep it straight. And see if I can bring it over here. Don't quite exit the runway. Almost. Looks like we're okay. Turn this guy off. Beautiful.
9er, tree 8, exit runway when able.
Alright. How about that? Touch that wing
9er,
down.
tree 8, contact ground on 121. 65.
Beautiful. Alright, looks like that's all we can do from here. Thank you.
121. 65, 9er, tree 8.
ground services have here? Not much. Looks like where you just gotta walk. Beautiful. So there you have it. Took off from Warner Springs. Then we landed here at, we got KRNM, Kilo Romeo November, can't remember it, Michael. And yeah, Ramona. So we covered quite a distance here. We took off, I believe it was just up here. CL35? Yeah, Warner Springs. There you go, folks. I wish we could have went further, but here we are at the beautiful Ramona Airport. Lovely place. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be uploading some more in the future. Cheers.